Marks Conti reporting from Christopher Street here in New York City, where a man was killed last night about 4:30 a.m., 36-year-old man. And there's still no suspect. A lot of cops. Lots of police on the scene. It is definitely a crime scene. Crime scene here. And there are no suspects. I'm behind the police line. Do not cross. Do not cross. So, Marks Conti reporting. Good morning, everybody. So a couple of stories today. We're down here at last night. Apparently, a man, 36-year-old man, in the was killed in a street fight. Killed in a street fight about 4:30 a.m. in front of 82 Christopher Street. So I'm going to imagine 82 Christopher Street is right over there. And it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. Hey, you live around here? Do you live around here? No? Anybody live around here? Do you live around here? You work around here? No? Oh, can I ask you a question? No? You good? Do you see anybody? Do you see a murderer? You see anybody get... Thank you, man. The suspect is still at large. We have no suspect. Excuse me. No suspect. No suspect in this case so far. Well, maybe there is a suspect, and we don't know about it. So there's quite a bit of police activity. There's quite a few detectives running around. You got the regular, you know. They're definitely blocking it off, so it is an active crime scene. You got the police right here. And so kind of a mundane story. Keep it moving. Get back on the horse. Get back on the horse. Excuse me. On the bike. So, Marks Conti reporting. I'm down here in the West Village. I was just taking a look at that story. I don't think it's much. We'll keep watching it, and maybe keep poking around in the neighborhood to see. Maybe we could catch the killer. That happens sometimes too, you know. Sometimes it happens where you catch the killer. You know, you hear people talking in the park. Killers are stupid. Criminals are stupid. They're dumb. I only got one hand for the bike, so if I want to flip it around, give you an idea of where I am. So I'm down here on Christopher Street in the West Village, dead New York. A lot of people say, I say, read the comments. A lot of people say, "Oh, Conti, you only go out in the morning. You don't see all the crazy shit at night." No, I see the crazy shit at night. But the point is that the real argument in New York has been that junkies and homeless people are taking over. And as I've said before, junkies and homeless people don't take a day off. So you see them most pronouncedly in the morning when they wake up and they're hungry, or they've been walking around all night and they crash. So that theory that, oh, the homeless and the junkies only come out at night, no, they do not. They do not. They come out. They come out when they come out. And you can see there's a lot of here you can see right here. There is an ongoing investigation in this case, and you could see right here. I just saw a couple of detectives walking. See the guy with the handcuffs? They're walking in to see if anybody saw anything. So there is definitely an ongoing murder investigation right now here in the West Village. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That was a tell right there. You saw. I just happened to catch the police escorting a guy in. Maybe he saw something. Maybe that cafe is open all night. I don't think he's a suspect, but certainly that's what it was. So good morning. What's up, everybody? Hey, fucking, how you doing, man? What's up, man? So other news. Trump the genius Trump has said, I will give everybody, with four people per family, $3,400 each. The campaign is heating up. Biden versus Trump. Oh, you know what I saw? What was interesting? I just saw some graffiti. I kept it moving, but I saw some graffiti, some Antifa graffiti on the floor at Washington Square Park. And in addition to fuck the police, fuck Trump, it said fuck Kamala Harris. So what does that say? It says that Antifa is really not down with, they're not down with Camilla. Right? The fake black, right? The half black, the pseudo black, the non-black, the Jamaican lady that says she's black. Right? So they ain't down with her. Antifa's not down with her. So guess what, Biden? It didn't work. You picked a black woman and it didn't work. Trump's going to beat you, man. Trump's going to beat you because you're a phony. Right? Also in Antifa news, a man was arrested for the torching of an NYPD cruiser. Now, we saw that a while ago. The Antifa they were throwing cocktail bombs at the sometimes empty, sometimes full police cruisers, and they caught one of those guys. His name is Sam Rusto. Sam Rusto from Queens was arrested. All right? So Trump on the move, trying to give everybody $3,400 if you got 2 kids and a wife. You got a family of 4, pow, you're getting $3,400. Right? And what I also want to talk about, I want to just reflect today on some of these cases that are pending. I'm one of them, right? One of my cases, right? My case against the Brooklyn Hospital Center, this overt racism, right? It's crazy racism, right? Where some dude says, you got white privilege, you motherfucker. Get your white privilege out of here. I wasn't black enough for him. Like that kind of story. But also, what's even more in the mix right now is this case of the online trolls, the online LARPers, the online criminal stalkers. And one is definitely on the ropes. You've got this guy, Thomas Schoenberger. Now, if you're not someone who posts regularly on YouTube, if you're not a, quote, YouTube personality or a media personality or a rich guy or some other target for the trolls, then to you it's kind of like a secondhand story. You're listening to it, you say, oh, Conti always talks about these LARPer guys, but I can't tell you enough that when someone makes a career decision, a career move, literally, with the case of Thomas Schoenberger and D. George Swaggart, George Webb's crazy brother, these guys make career moves to attack you and follow you and try to flip your life upside down. And in effect, they flip their own lives, at least in this case, flip their own lives upside down and get dragged into court and quite possibly arrested. In the case of Schoenberger, it looks like it's heading towards a criminal case because he's incapable of shutting his hole. So I've done 2 pieces this week on the Schoenberger case, right? Which this guy has been so elusive, is attacking 20, 30, 50 people at once. And finally, he attacked a rich guy from Florida, Gabe Hoffman, a hedge fund guy, worth $100 million. And Gabe Hoffman put down some money on lawyers and got him. They served him. He was hiding in Utah, hiding out in Utah. I said he was from California. He was hiding in Utah. They got him, right? And so that's pretty interesting. And now you saw the case of Thomas Schoenberger, where he's actually being, there is now a hearing in Florida with a real judge and a real legal proceeding. And this guy's now claiming he's got brain damage, he's got 40 stitches in his arm, he's delusional, he's telling stories about things that don't make sense. Now, I've been saying this all along, that these guys are crazy. They publish 5-minute attack videos all day long. That's what they do. Acton and Schoenberger and Aleppo the LARPer. This is what they do. They cater to this insane dysfunction online. This insane idea that because you're known, I can publicly attack you and then blame you for attacking me back. All right. It's stalking. That's the way. That's all it really is. It's criminal stalking. So I am happy. I'm down here I'm over here in the West Village right now. Actually, I'm on Bleecker Street, McDougal and West 3rd, and Ben's Pizza. If you guys are old enough, you might remember this storefront right here that is now Miyabi, right? Now, take a good long look at where I am, and if you're smart and you're from New York, you'll know that is the scene of Bleecker Bob's. You remember Bleecker Bob's? Remember Bleecker Bob's, the record shop, when they used to sell music on records? Vinyl? That's the old Bleecker Bob's. This shit is gone, man. That shit is gone. Out. Right, so you've got that case. You've got a judge now issuing an emergency, a hearing for an emergency injunction to stop the lead troll, the ringleader, Thomas Schoenberger, the felony criminal stalker from allegedly California, but he was hiding in Utah. Finally got this guy, right? Finally got this guy. So many people are happy about that. If you've ever been stalked by him, he's quite a piece of work. He's quite a piece of shit. I guess he's just extremely persistent. That's his gift. He's extremely persistent. He doesn't yield, right? And that, I guess that's his claim to fame, right? I'm going to work 24/7 to troll you and tell everybody that you're a criminal and you're a stalker and you stalked my kid, you motherfucker. I'm going to get you, you motherfucker. Doing all kinds of stupid shit like that, saying stupid things that have no basis in fact or law. And then finally he gets locked up, or he's about to get locked up. I would predict that he gets locked up. Also with Acton, a kind of a lower scale, although equally as intimidating and equally as persistent. Dave Acton, George Webb's brother, devotes his whole life to antagonizing Jason Goodman, his alleged homo lover. I love Jason. I'm going to follow him to the day he dies because he hurt me. Something like that, right? Some crazy shit like that. I'm in Washington Square Park. I can't ride through here, but I'll give you a view of where I am, so you don't have to look at me all the time. So, in Washington Square Park, I'm doing the little crawl right here, and it's a beautiful day. The fountain's on. See the fountain? People jogging, people happy, right? New York's all right. We're doing okay. It's early in the morning in New York City, and all's well. All's well thus far. We're looking for the murderer. The guy who murdered the other guy. We started out at a crime scene, and now we're over here in beautiful Washington Square Park early in the morning. People are enjoying the fountain. Oh, I could show you the graffiti that I saw before. I talked about the Kamala Harris graffiti, and here it is. I forgot about that. So here's the graffiti. It says, if you're not angry, you aren't human. Okay. There's the other one. AB. What is it? All cops are bastards. ABAC. Abolish Kamala Harris. There it is, right? There it is. So this is Antifa logo, ACAB. America was never great. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Right? Everything is revealed in the tags. Everything is revealed in the tags. Fuck Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Bernie. Damn. Fuck everybody, man. Fuck Nickies. Fuck Nickies. Fuck Donald Trump. Abolish now, not tomorrow, now. I'm a little concerned that this water is not very clean. There's the fountain. But the water is green, so if you get close to it, you're getting sprayed with green water, man. That shit is dope. That shit is like fungi. That's fungal. That shit is fungal, yo. So it leads me to my last point. So there's good news on the criminal LARPer roundup, where Thomas Schoenberger is now on the ropes. Dave Acton is being pounded into muteness by the good judge at the Southern District of New York, Valerie Caprioni, who is shutting him down, calling him a conspiracy theory left, right, and center every single chance she has. His case has absolutely no merit. No merit. Totally frivolous. Frivolous disputes. Frivolous disputes, right? Now, how many people has Acton hurt with those frivolous disputes? He's hurt many, many people. He attacked that tooth fairy lady, him and Lepo, round the clock. Hours and hours and hours of online gibberish about how she's a criminal when Dave Acton is the criminal. Right? When Swaggart is the criminal. Right? Same thing with Schoenberger, his buddy, right? Working in cahoots. Working like a tag team. Working like a fucking tag team to destroy people. Why? What is the goal? What do you get out of it other than a criminal record, a court record that says you are full of fucking shit? Right? And if you do it again, we're gonna lock you the fuck up. See, with Schoenberger, if Hoffman gets an injunction, that basically gives the judge, that they're asking the judge to make it a crime for Schoenberger to continue to post, maybe in any form at all, on social media until this case is over. So it could drag out a year, 2 years. And if he peeps a word, pow, contempt of court, off to jail. Now, that would be nice if we could get that with Swaggart, too. Just there's no open case with Swaggart because he's very elusive and he hides in his RV. He claims to live in an RV. I don't think he does. I think he has a residence in Rough and Ready, California. He just pretends that he has his principal, spot is an RV. I don't think it is. That's my thought. And if anybody has any information about that, drop it, please. So we can wrap that one up too. Wrap it up. And it leads me to my final thought today, which is the big case for me was, am I the same guy? Am I the same piece of shit as these guys? Because I was attacked on I've been attacked many times. I was attacked by Jason Goodman. You remember with the pink umbrella? I just asked him a question and he attacked me with an umbrella. I've been attacked many times. I got attacked with the umbrella. You remember another umbrella when I was covering that guy with the mask, when I was covering the Comfort boat, the boat that was the ship that sailed into New York, the hospital ship, Comfort. And the guy attacked me while I asked him a question. I called him a motherfucker and an idiot and all that, and he swung his umbrella at me, right? And how many security guards? I'm losing count, right? The last one, my leg. I'm on the bike right now because I can't walk. My fucking leg is killing me, man. These guys are killing me. I'm gonna stop here because it's shady. These guys are killing me, man. My fucking leg is, oh God, it's brutal, man. It really hurts. My leg does hurt. It hurts when I walk. It doesn't hurt to be on the bike for some reason. That's why I'm on it. So I'm just going to park for a second. I gotta tell the horse to stay put. That's my horse right there. That is my horse. Oh, and thank you all for the Granny Cat love. Granny Cat is beautiful. I love Granny Cat. It's difficult. You're only seeing part of the Granny Cat. Granny Cat cries a lot at night. Granny Cat is very temperamental. Granny Cat is somewhat difficult, especially with the other cat. They fight a lot. She's senile. She cries at night. You know, so there's a lot of. It's very high maintenance. She wants to eat 4 times a day, and then she only takes a lick and then starts crying again. So, but it leads me to believe: am I a humane person when I do this? With the gentleman at the hospital, I'm not ready to call him a gentleman yet. The racist Negro at Brooklyn Hospital is a racist, right? He had a racist agenda to say that get your white privilege out of here. See, that's a real case. My case is heating up. That's real. You saw that shit is real. There's real paperwork being handed back and forth. There are dates coming up, hearings. So, the New York State Division of Human Rights is investigating, taking it very seriously. Did discrimination occur? Well, we have direct evidence that suggests that it did occur. Inescapable direct evidence is a video that shows you saying something racist, escorting a member of the press. Oh, here's my press pass, by the way. If you're ever wondering where it is, I always have this dangling. Amazing press. See, I work for AP. AP, amazing press reporter, valid for the rest of my life. Oh, did you see the back of it too? I didn't show you the back. Oh, yes. Yes. So I am the real deal. I am no dime store phony. So there I am, you know. Here I am in a situation where, will the black racist be held accountable? Will Conti make a pile of money? Because that's possible too. You got to pay me off. If discrimination occurred and you want me to go away, you got to pay me, right? You got to pay me. That's the way it works. Something, not a lot, but something. You got to compensate. You got to compensate for your stupidity, right? That's how that works. So it's all good. I'll keep following that story back there on Christopher Street about the murder suspect that is you know. I don't think he's in the area. I don't think the murderer would be in the area. I think it was a fight. It's those late night bar hours where, you know, 2 drunks go at each other and one gets killed. I don't know if he got stabbed. I overheard someone on the corner say he got stabbed, but that wasn't published information. But we'll watch that, and we're gonna, you know, I'll keep you guys posted. I'd like to do more on this Schoenberger case with. It's still a civil case, which doesn't really amount to something. You can, you know, you could put civil penalties on someone, but if you can't collect it, it's worthless. But if you can get a judge to confirm that, to up it to contempt of court, Gabe Hoffman, then you can cross your fingers and hope that there'll be criminal charges against this particular guy. And it also sends a message and precedence to other trolls, other cocksuckers, right? Like the guy that, the group that allegedly was around Anthony Camillo, the guy who shot the Gambino crime boss, and then had the Q on his hand in court, said, oh, Q did it. Q told me to do it, right? Right? It's the same kind of guys. Is Schoenberger or Acton connected to the Anthony Camillo case from Staten Island? Were they his principal handlers or manipulators online? I don't know that to be true, but I could tell you the MO, the mental observation of Acton and Schoenberger are very similar. Is this conspiracy theory? No, it's not. I'm telling you that I'm lining up the evidence, right? This is what these guys do. They try to destabilize people's lives And in this case, they just picked the wrong guy. They picked a reporter who's going to just going to throw it right back in your face and see to it that you get prosecuted. But not everybody's going to do that. That's the point. That's why, for example, Swagger is added a picture in terms of me. He's added a picture. Schoenberger walked away, months ago from me, because that's a lose-lose situation for those idiots, but not for you. And that's why I do this. I do it to protect. I say to myself, if they're gonna troll a mild-mannered, well, I'm not really mild-mannered, but most of the time mild-mannered reporter, they're gonna troll anybody. And where does it become extortion? Where does it become, I'll leave you alone, cat lady, if you give me $500 a month? How many of those people are out there? How many people are out there? How many people did D. George Swaggart, George Webb, Thomas Schoenberger, Leppo the LARPer, how many people did they shake down? Right? How much was Leppo charging Acton? How much was Dave Acton giving Leppo to be on his stupid show hours and hours and hours, attacking people, defaming them, trying to humiliate them over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours? How much compensation did Leppo receive for that kind of work? Dan Cromer, Leppo the LARPer, how much did he get? Because we're going to find out. Right, we're not done yet. And DeFango, get off your fucking fat ass. Get off your fat ass, DeFango, who's been on the show once or twice. I've been on his show about 5 times. Get off your ass. And Jason Goodman, you may have been the victim in terms of acting. I see that. I think that I can agree, but you are a dick. Goodman, you are a real fucking antisocial dick. And you deserve Dave Acton. You deserve him. You guys are a match made in heaven. Now, I don't know. I don't know what's between you and his brother George Webb. We know the rumors, so we're gonna have to we have to talk about the rumors. But anyway, just food for thought here. Food for thought. We are not crazy. I'll give you the Freedom Tower. Freedom, it don't come easy. Look at the beautiful Freedom Tower. That used to be the scene of the World Trade Centers. Two giant buildings. All right, they knocked out our 2 front teeth, and we put up a giant middle finger. This is what they do in New York. They roll right into you because he's a taxi, and he thinks he could roll right into me. And he's gonna get cursed. He's gonna get cursed out if he rolls his car in front of me. Motherfucker. Hold your ground in New York. This is called holding your ground. So nonetheless, it is still a beautiful day in New York. It's an early morning day. Yeah, New York is dead. There's no doubt about it. It's dead, but it's a different kind of alive. The bike activity, know where your bathrooms are, know where your good food is, and you'll survive. You'll survive New York. Am I going to stay? I don't know. Maybe not. But nonetheless, Marcus Conte reporting.